So, I am Fazia from GemWorld, GemWorld YouTube channel, and I'm here to interview Noor Ullah with his company, Gandhara Gems. And right now he is in Peshawar, Pakistan. And we're going to be focusing on the gems and the beautiful gems that come from Pakistan. So, Noor, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, Fuzia. Thank you so much for allowing me and giving me the kind of opportunity to describe and about my company and also about these beautiful gems coming from our localities. Well, this is Noor Ullah from Peshawar, Pakistan, and I've been in this business for like 3.5 to 4 years, hardly 3.5 to 4 years, yeah. And my company name is Gandhara Gems. We have our own registered company, and we are 3 partners working in all categories of gemstones, the basic like the rough one, the facet rough, the faceted jewelry stone, and the minerals and specimens. Well, my domain is fine minerals and specimen. We're dealing in only high-end and fine mineral specimen sourced mostly from Afghanistan and Pakistan localities. Getting specimen, sourcing specimen from such locality is not an easy task to do. So you have to, it's a very tedious and a very hard kind of like method and process to get and to source the fine quality, especially the fine quality pieces from such localities. So I've been working hard for the last few years and succeed, alhamdulillah. So it's going well.
Great. I see a lot of beautiful gems that you're posting on LinkedIn. So that really attracted me to your profile. So I thought I've got to talk to this gentleman and see what exactly he is specializing in. So what is it that you are specializing in?
Well, I'm a huge mineral lover and so passionate and enthusiastic mineral leader. When we started this company, so we were just working in all those categories. I also posting in rough and also in faceted jewelry stone and also specimen, but it didn't make some sense for me. Then I saw my competitors, and there are some very high competitors of us, especially in minerals and specimens, like Mardani fine minerals, crystal classics. They are been in this business for last like kind of 30 years, and so I just thought, why not? I studied them, their social medias and how they work, and I even interact with their owners, and I had a very good business with them, being as a dealer and being as a source for them, and still I am, and I've been working with very high-end collectors and also the high-end mineral dealers in their companies. So I'm only specializing in fine minerals and specimens. So it's been a great time and still moving on. I'm really enjoying each and every bit of it.
That's wonderful to hear. So let's show me some of the beautiful specimens that I see that you have on LinkedIn all the time. So or whatever your inventory at the moment. You may have sold a few along the way.
Yes. There are so many, but let me show you a few very nice gems.
Your sort of favorite ones, I guess.
Okay, sure. I'll show you that too. Okay. Starting from the quartz, quartz is very common on the planet. So I would like to show start from the quartz, and it's very fine of this quality.
Oh wow!
This is a Fedon quartz. These are normally coming from the Balochistan locality, which is quite famous for producing some very fine quality of the Fedon quartz. And there at the market, you will see lots of quartz, very high number, but aesthetic one and the perfect one are very uncommon. So I always acquiring the finest of the quality of the species. So I recently acquired a whole lot of these pieces, and I just show you one piece. It's a Fedon quartz.
Okay.
Why it's called Fedon? Because it have a thread that go through the quartz crystal.
Right.
Whether normally they are at the midsection, but they are also at the other section, other parts of the crystals.
Okay, so basically it's like a vine. It grows, and it's almost like the other parts of the leaves that come out of that.
Exactly, it's like a
Yeah.
thread that
Yeah.
go through. Yeah, exactly. So that's why they are called Ferdinand quartz.
Okay. That's
And
beautiful.
this piece is almost all complete. And I can send you then the detail. And
Sure.
I also do my own photography. So I think you saw a few of my posts at LinkedIn. So I
Yes.
will show you, will send you that too.
Well, that's great. Thank you for that. I mean, I'll put more items that you have for sale in our description, um,
Sure.
in our channel. So,
Okay.
so next piece.
Okay. So next piece I would like to show you of the same species, but it's quite different. Majority of collectors and dealers, they like mineral specimen on matrix. Single crystals are likable, but single crystal must have to be very unique. It has to be doubly terminated, meaning the both ends of the crystal must be complete naturally, and it has to be sizable. So on matrix pieces, they are much more desirable. So this is a same species, Ferdinand quartz. I love this piece so much. And yes, and it's on a crystallized matrix. It's a very cute piece, and it says a very sharp, fine edges, and it's all complete without any damage.
Wow, it's beautiful. It's definitely a beautiful piece. So that would be more for
Yeah.
like a collector, or what could you do with that piece if you were, let's say, what bought this piece? What would you do with this piece? It would be a collector.
Well, majority of like mineral specimens, my clients and the collector who are buying mineral specimen, likes is something like for that, like a jewelry or a gold for that our women wear, and they're just for fun. So they are just collectible pieces. All the mineral specimens are all collectible. There are 2.5 centimeter piece up to 20 centimeter piece. So then they are classified into their characterized. And so there are three main categories I would love to tell you. The first one is that thumbnails. Thumbnails mean that it does not exceed a 3 centimeter size wise. 3 centimeter size. Well, I will show you thumbnails too. I have some few very cute and very killer thumbnails. And then there's a one another is when it exceeds a 3 centimeter to something like to 6 centimeter, then it becomes a miniature.
Okay.
It becomes a miniature, and then it becomes miniature. I will show you each piece in category wise later. And when it exceeds a 6 centimeter up to like 10 centimeter, then it becomes a cabinet size mineral. Cabinet size, like something you should keep it in your hand quite easily. And when it exceeds to 10 centimeter, like up to 12 centimeter, 15 centimeter, and so on, they become large cabinet piece, and they are classified into these kind of categories. So I have each piece. I have many pieces in each category.
Okay.
And one of the funnest of this quality. So I would love to continue to showing you more pieces too.
Yes.
Thank you.
The thumbnails would be great to see.
Yes. So speaking of thumbnail,
Okay.
I would like to show you one very pretty gem crystal of emerald.
That is beautiful.
It's a perfect thumbnail, and what I like about this piece is that it has secondary crystal that grows right on the termination of the primary crystal.
Right.
Yeah, it has an excellent transparency and very vibrant color in person.
And
I don't know how you would get the color, but
yeah, I know it's beautiful. I can tell.
It's from the Swat Valley.
It's from Swat Valley. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a complete floater. It's a doubly terminated crystal, and this secondary crystal that pop up on the termination of this primary crystal makes this a very cute and very beautiful piece for me.
It is. It's very cute.
We'll send you. Yeah, we'll send you the picture. I'd already done the
Sure.
picture of this, so we'll send you later.
Great.
Okay. Speaking of the minerals category wise, I would like to continue in the same species to show you another piece. Now, this is a miniature piece.
That's beautiful.
Like it's exceed 3 centimeter size, and it would be up to more like around about maybe like 4.5 to 5 centimeter.
Okay.
And it's a very pretty piece. It's an emerald cluster spray right on the top of the calcite matrix.
Yes.
And I recently acquired a whole lot of specimens from the swath, and these are the recent finds.
That is very, very beautiful.
It's all crystallized all
great
around.
both of those stones. Great healing energy too.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
It has a very vibrant color.
Yes.
And it's so pretty in person. So pretty in person. I really love these pieces,
Yes.
Which has aesthetics, and it's really is a very nice piece.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that one was
Okay.
miniature. That was the mini.
That was a miniature which I showed you, and now I would like to show you the very
Oh,
yes.
that's
This is
very
now
interesting.
this exonite. This is exonite.
Okay.
Exonite, and the white mineral crystal that are attached. It's actually adularia, which is quite common which is quite a common combination minerals coming with the exonite. I recently acquired some very fine quality of a whole lot of exonite.
Okay.
And exonite coming from this Skardu area, Tormik Valley Skardu area in Pakistan, and they are very famous worldwide. There were some very high-end pieces which were sold to the high-end collectors, and but exonite also coming from Russia, which are also very famous, but exonite from our localities, they are much likable for their color and their character-wise, how they form. Now this is a cabinet piece.
I see.
This is a cabinet piece. Yes, and it's all crystallized all around. This is adularia, not a quartz. This is called an adularia, which is quite a common combination mineral coming only with exonite.
Right. So how axonite is AX? How would you spell that? AXONITE.
No. AXINITE.
Okay. And you can make jewelry with this. I know.
Sorry?
You can make jewelry with these pieces as well.
Okay.
I've seen an axonite, polished axonite, here in the jewelry district here in Thailand, in Bangkok.
Yeah. There are many. Yeah. There are also even the faceted stone of exonite. I saw at the few of the accounts at the internet. Yeah. So that was a pretty piece of exonite.
Very nice. And that, like you said, that comes either from Pakistan or from Russia. Are there other places where axonite is available?
Well, it's also the two localities are very well known worldwide. And there are many other localities, but they are not producing finest of its quality. So Russia and Pakistan, especially the Tormik Valley, they produce some finest quality of the pieces.
Excellent.
In the such species.
Great.
Now I would like to show you some aquamarines.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yes, I love aquamarine.
Sure, okay. So let me show you one very fine piece.
Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. It almost looks like there's a little gazebo inside.
Yeah, it has. It's like a tornado inclusion inside the crystal.
Yes. It's beautiful. Now that's a mini.
Can you get? Yeah, no, yes, that's a miniature, exactly.
Yes.
You got it. I like the multi-faced. If you saw closely there,
Yes.
which I am pointing,
Yeah.
the multi-phase termination. This is called the diamond cut termination, which is all natural, no polishing, all natural, and it is very uncommon for the aquamarine. When it comes with these kind of termination, there are also term using for it, which is called a complex termination.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
very beautiful.
It's a gem crystal.
It is.
Apart from that area, it's inclusion and it's a gem crystal, but that inclusion makes a specimen for me.
Of course, it does. Without marine,
exactly.
It does. I mean, it almost looks, because
And
that marine is so blue, and it feels like you're just in this blue water. And then the inclusions look like little bubble formations that are inside. That's just spectacular.
Yes, exactly. It's so pretty when you saw it in person.
Yes,
and I always enjoy these colorful minerals. So
yes, gorgeous piece.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine who brought me a ring back from the Skardu area.
Okay.
Aquamarine, but not like that. Yeah. So the one that you have is just so beautiful.
Thank you so much. I have so many single crystals, but I like things also on matrix, but single crystal like that, I don't have these. So do my clients too. So single crystal like that, no, this is like kind of unique from the rest of the crystals, which are quite common.
Okay.
I have 15 to 16 crystals, which are single crystal, and those 15 to 16 crystals, there might be like 2 to 3 pieces, which are pretty good, but the rest of the pieces, they are like they are complete, they are double terminated, they are more than 5 to 6 centimeter, but they have a lack of quality, lack of luster, lack of color. But this piece is something else. I recently sold a few killer pieces, which were so better than that. Okay, I would like to show you a very nice balanced piece, a combination piece. You would love that piece.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. What? Okay. So
this is a black tourmaline.
Okay.
And these are the white snowy clevelandite. What this makes a specimen so special for me, that it's so aesthetic. It's so perfect all around. The black tourmaline is doubly terminated. The aquamarine, they are gem crystal. I wish you could see that more closely, but in person, it's a super gem.
I can see through right through that. That is beautiful.
Exactly. That's good.
Really,
and
you can see almost a black inside.
Yeah, it has a black inclusion, which is like something like maybe a hematite or a black tourmaline inclusion.
Sure.
So, and it has a multi-phase termination. I always like the aquamarine not with a flat termination, which are so common, but with a multi-phase termination, because these multi-phase termination, they are much likable, because the collectors like things have to be complex naturally, and this is the end product of highly evolved fluid at the pocket, which took millions and millions of years to do so. So this makes the piece much more special, and that's why look at the gemminess, the transparency, and the balance. I like the balance. And there is another one.
There's another one, yeah.
Another aquamarine crystal, which is so multi-phase. And look at the contrast.
Yes.
The black and white and blue, and it makes a very cute piece for me.
It is. It's a
very special piece.
Very beautiful.
So
piece.
balanced.
Yeah, and
I like the balance.
Sorry, the other one on the other side, the aquamarine, is a little bit darker green, isn't it? Or sorry, like a darker blue.
Yes, and the one thing which I forget, there is also a quartz.
Oh, okay. Yes, I see that.
And
yes,
it's so so complete without even a small ding. It's so complete, no damage at all.
Wow. Gorgeous piece.
So it's a perfect miniature piece, and I love the aesthetic of this piece.
Yes. Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so
Very,
I
very
consider it to show you. Normally, like there were so many articles, Fozia, on our pegmatites minerals, especially from Pakistan and Afghanistan. These are like something like a sister and brother localities.
right.
There are so many articles on these minerals that these minerals are really the end product for a mineral specimen, not for a jewelry. These are the end product for the mineral collectors and for the dealers, of which are the highly evolved fluid, the thermal process there at the deposit. Minerals also coming from tourmaline, also coming from Brazil, aquamarine also coming from Brazil, from
Yes.
other localities, but tourmaline coming from Afghanistan, aquamarine coming from Pakistan. They are much more vibrant in color. They are much more quality pieces, and most importantly, they have a very nice luster, which is so important. When a crystal has a nice luster, then it defines its quality. Then it defines its it's the end product of highly evolved fluid. But that fluid just took right on the time. It unearthed the piece, and it just complete. It's all around. So luster-wise, our minerals, like our locality minerals, they are much more likable and desirable than other localities. Yeah. Now I would like to show you one very pretty piece of morganite, and I would like to continue, which I told you, like the pegmatite of our minerals, our localities are so healthy and they are so treasures. So I just would like to show you.
Yes, absolutely. I love morganite too. That's it. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful.
That's a crystal of a complete floater of morganite, and it's like a throne.
Yes, it's more on the peach side than the pink side.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's more peachy.
And it's so, you can see the faces of the crystal.
Yes.
These are all natural.
Yes.
This are natural etching on the surface of the crystal, and these are, look at the quality, the luster.
Yes.
So vitreous luster, and most importantly, it has a very, very good crystal divinity, crystal transparency. So it's a gem crystal, one of the very good jewelry facetter who told me that to sell this piece to him, and he will cut it into faceted stone. But I regret, and I just didn't accept his offer because I saved it from the facetters.
Wow.
And I saved the life of this piece because, being as a mineral passionate and mineral leader, I had these gem crystals to be faceted.
Yes.
And to be cut. So it always a pity when those very gem crystal were cut into faceted stone, which I don't really like. This is such a natural beauty, and it just defined you about the thermal process, and it took some millions of years to get in that shape, and such a fine quality, and it's a wonderful piece from a wonderful nature. I really love these crystals and minerals, how they form and how they come into these kind of perfection and aesthetics. So it's very important.
Mm-hmm. It really is. It's a gorgeous piece for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look at it. I can still, as big as that piece is, I can still see your hands through it. That just shows what a beautiful transparency it has.
Exactly. Morganite crystals are very uncommon, and even at our market here they are very uncommon because majority of pieces, they are like chunks, they are all damaged. But and while on specimen, I also have morganite on matrix, but which are very high in pieces. And so morganite single crystals are very uncommon there. So to get something like that, I really love this.
Yeah. So it's very, very beautiful. And then it's interesting how you know what pieces to keep and which ones to give away or to sell, right? It's really
very important.
It is important. It's like it's almost like you find a connection with that piece and you don't want to let it go.
I really love these mineral specimens. I always prefer to learn more and more about how they're formed, especially, and how much time it took for a crystal, even for a 2.5 or 2 centimeter crystal, to get in that shape, and you would be amazed that it took millions of years. So these are the highly evolved fluid minerals, and we have to give these minerals a very much focus. And being as a mineral dealer, if you are a mineral lover, you have to know about these.
Yes,
and it's very important for you. And then for a dealer, it's even make much more better importance for you, because if you are selling a minerals to your collectors, which are those collectors which are always looking for, they are so passionate to get the finest of the qualities, no matter what the price is. So that's very important. It's very important. You have to know about it. You have to tell the story behind each and every piece.
Yes, exactly. So you actually, you're in Peshawar. Oh, now I've got the sun changing here. You're in Peshawar, and you have you're in like the city, kind of like where I'm at. I'm in Bangkok, which is I'm in Bangkok, which is like the colored stone, capital for trading. And you are in.
Sorry, can
you hear me?
Can you repeat, Fuzia? I didn't hear you.
Sure. I just said we have time. I'm in sunny Bangkok, and I'm in like the colored stone capital where they do all the trading for all of these beautiful minerals. But you're in a place, you're in Peshawar, which is known as the city of gems in Pakistan, and you have you're direct. You can go to the mines. You can actually see where these beautiful gems come from. Correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you're lucky.
Exactly. It's very important. And yes, I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate, and bring me to this business especially. And then while selecting this domain, the fine mineral and specimen domain, like I told you before, when we started this company 3 or 4 years ago, 4 years ago hardly, we were just working in all stones, and there was a stone company. We just posted and just showed to the client, but there was not kind of professionalism in that time. But that was a start. We just go through very hard times that time, and I'm so lucky. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to this business, and especially to bring all of my other partners, and also most importantly to explore these fine minerals, these beauties minerals on me, and then I just fall in love with them. So it's very amazing.
Yes. You want to show me one more?
Thank you. So would you like to see?
Sure, one more would be great. And then what I would like to do is...
no, I would like to show you a last piece, not the least, but a last piece.
Sure, two more is fine.
You would go. Okay.
Wow, okay, so...
Guess what?
Is that rose quartz or pink calcite?
No. It's a kunzite.
Oh, kunzite.
It's a pink kunzite.
Right, yeah. Of course. I know kunzite comes from Pakistan. Yes.
Yeah. It's a pink kunzite, and recently I acquired it from the Kunar Valley of Afghanistan. And I like the when I saw the piece, there are so many kunzite in the market. Yeah. They have colors on the C-axis always, but not on the other axis. So whenever I was looking for something like a very special, but it must have to be colorful all around, because my clients, they are high-end mineral dealers and high-end collectors. They are always looking for a much more vibrant colors and quality piece in such species. So I acquired this piece. You can see the color there. Look at it, it just glows.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So it has a color on the other axis, and also on z-axis. Of course, it has a vibrant color. But also, what makes this piece much more important for me, it has an all white, and it's an all white rose. If you can see, it's an all white rose.
Yes, it is. Yes.
It's like a rose.
Wow. Beautiful piece.
Thank you so much for your time, Fozia. Thank you so much for giving me the kind of opportunity.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Okay, take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. Take care.